Hey, welcome back to my channel Endless Pages. I'm Liv and welcome to today's video, which is my August TBR. Hello, welcome to my August TBR. I've got 5 books here to talk to you about that I plan on reading in the month of August. There's no readathons or anything I'm participating in. I'm just going to take it easy and have a very laid back reading month since I'm back at uni, and I participated in a readathon in July, so I think it's time to have a break from readathons and just read some of my physical TBR. First up on my August TBR is The Dawn Hounds by Sasha Stronach. This is on my TBR because I'm participating in the Read the World challenge, which is basically a challenge created by my friend Tracy where you have to read 2 books from every continent in the year 2025. So this is on my TBR for that. This is a queer Maori inspired fantasy debut. So you follow a thief turned cop who is murdered, brought back to life with a mysterious new power and tasked with protecting her city from a devastating attack. So the port city of Hanak is alive, its buildings, fashions, even its weapons. After a devastating war and a biotech revolution, all inhabitants want is peace, no one more so than Constable Jin, I think that's how you say that, recently demoted on the force due to lifestyle choices after being caught at a gay club. She's barely holding it together, haunted by memories of a lover who vanished and voices that float in and out of her head like radio signals. When she stumbles across a dead body on night patrol, 2 fellow officers gruesomely murder her and dump her in the harbour. Unfortunately for them, she wakes up. Resurrected by an ancient power, she finds herself with the ability to manipulate life force, quickly falling in with the pirate crew. I think that's what really caught my attention in this book. The pirate crew has found her. She must race against time to stop a plague from being unleashed by an evil that has taken deep root in their city. There's a lot going on in this blurb. It sounds like there's a lot going on in this book, so I am a little bit intimidated by all of the different elements, like the murder mystery, the biotech, the pirates, the murder, the plague. It sounds like a lot is happening. Hopefully that means it's super fast paced, but this sounds really good. I definitely picked it up for the pirate element, so hopefully it feels that desire at the moment to read piratey stuff. Next up is a buddy read, and that is My Lady Jane by 3 authors, Hand, Ashton and Meadows. This is a buddy read, which I'm so excited. I'm reading it with a couple of my bookish friends. The reason being is because I think the show that came out earlier this year, or was it last year? This year, I think. This got adapted into a TV show and I loved it. I fell in love with it. I was obsessed. It was so freaking good. It didn't take itself too seriously. It knew how silly it was, but at the same time, it was really fun and the romance was just so good. And then they cancelled it, as usual, for any show that I like at the moment, honestly. So I thought I would continue on with the character story in the original form, the book. So this is based off of the real historical Lady Jane Grey, who was Queen of England, but I think for 7 days she's known as the 7-day queen or something. I'll correct myself on the screen if I was wrong. I should have looked that up before I started this. But in this world, there is a group of people that can turn into different types of animals. So she, in the TV show, she's kind of forced into this marriage. I don't know how different it is in the book, but yeah, her new husband is one of these people that can turn into animals, and he can turn into a horse. So in the TV show it was very quirky and funny, and it didn't take itself too seriously. It knew that it was silly and goofy, so I'm hoping we get that similar kind of tone in the book. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with the show. I'm very, very sad it's cancelled, so this is filling the void for me. Hopefully it's good. Next up, I quickly want to mention that again, I'm popping this back on the TBR. If you've watched a TBR video of mine before, you've probably seen it pop up. a million times. This is A Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, the third book in the like original Mistborn trilogy. I have been putting this off for months and months and months and months and months. I gave the previous 2 books 5 stars. They're some of the best writing I have ever read. I'm absolutely obsessed with this series. I'm so intimidated by the final book. I don't know why I don't want to finish this book. I just keep putting it off. I just can't finish a series ever. So I think, yeah, I'm like 30 pages in to this book, which I started weeks ago and just never picked up again. But yeah, I really need to finish this because I just want to finish a series and I need to know what happens. I have thankfully somehow avoided spoilers for this series, so I'm going in completely unprepared, probably emotionally unprepared for this book. I know it's going to be sad. Maybe that's why I've been putting it off, because I know it's going to like emotionally destroy me. But yeah, this needs to get finished ASAP. The final 2 books on my TBR are off my shelf destruct list. If you basically don't know what that is, it's that you either make a list, post a video, however you want to do it, of books that have been sitting on your physical TBR, or I guess Kindle TBR, audiobook TBR, however you want to do it, for a long time and you haven't read. And if you don't read them within 12 months of making that list, posting that video, then you have to unhaul them or take them off your Kindle library, etc, etc. So yeah, these 2 books are on my shelf destruct list, which I think I posted about, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. I'll pop it up in the cards if you're interested to see what else was on the list. So first up we have The Midnight Lie by Marie Rutowski. This cover is absolutely stunning, by the way. I love it. It's very cool. I couldn't even tell you what this is about. I can't even remember what this is about, to be honest. I just picked 2 books off my shelf destruct list. So this one says, where Niram lives, crime abounds. A harsh tribunal rules and society's pleasure are reserved for the High Keith. Life in the ward is grim and punishing. People of her low status are forbidden from sampling sweets or wearing colours. You either follow the rules or pay a price and suffer the consequences. Our main character keeps her head down and a dangerous secret close to her chest. But then she encounters Sid, a rakish traveller from far away who whispers rumours that High Keith possess magic. The traveller tempts her to seek the magic for herself, but to do that she must surrender her old life. She must place her trust in this sly stranger who asks above all not to be trusted. I have a feeling this is YA. It's kind of reading a bit YA, isn't it? Yeah, it sounds good, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like super keen to read this, to be honest, but I'll give it a fair go, and if I don't get into it, I'll unhaul it. But yeah, I need to give it a fair shot, I think. I'm just making assumptions that I won't like it because it's on my shelf destruct list. I don't know. I think it's just fallen victim to sitting on my shelves and I've gotten your books and read them first, to be honest. Like, it doesn't sound horrible or anything. Maybe I just bought it when I had different tastes when I was younger. And maybe it's just fallen victim to that as well. Like, my taste has changed and this doesn't interest me as much anymore. We'll see. Anyway, the final book, the second one from my shelf destruct list, is A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. So this, I think, again, was purchased when I was not as selective, or let's say more wasteful with my spending and my book buying. I was very much at a phase once where I was buying books because they were trendy, not because I had interest in them. So I have got quite a few books on my shelf that are this like dark academia kind of trend that was going on for a while, and I just have a bad feeling that they're not going to be me. I don't think I've ever read a dark academia book. So yeah, again, purchased when I selected my books less carefully. Anyway, let's see what this one's about. Like, Naomi Novik is a really popular author. Yeah, she wrote the Uprooted and Spinning Silver series, which I haven't read. But anyway, so this is a story of an unwilling dark sorceress who is determined to rewrite the rules of magic. Enter a school of magic unlike any other you have ever encountered. There are no teachers, no holidays, friendships are purely strategic, and the odds of survival are never equal. Once you're inside, there are only 2 ways out. You graduate or you die. Elle Higgins is uniquely prepared for the school's many dangers. She may be without allies, but she possesses a dark power strong enough to level mountains and wipe out untold millions. Never mind easily destroy the countless monsters that prowl the school. Except she might accidentally kill all the other students too. So Ella's trying her hardest not to use it, that is, unless she has no other choice. So we'll see how I go. Like I said, I just have a really bad feeling that I'm not going to vibe with dark academia, but I don't know, I could be making assumptions again. There is my very quick TBR video. These are the 5 books that I plan on getting to in the month of August. Has anyone read any of the books that I'm going to read? Let me know what you thought of them. What are your plans for the reading month in August? What is the book that you are most excited to read? Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. And I will see you in whatever the hell I post next. Bye!